Fastlane Friday. Saturday morning, 4 humans in a 2004 Pulse Red Pontiac GTO headed to Larz Anderson for Cars and Coffee. Fast Lane Friday. The lawn will be nice. Let's see who shows up. It's going to be an eclectic, all different types of cars. I like Cars and Coffee the most because it's got no specific theme of what cars go there. It's any car can go there that feels like it's worthwhile. So let's check it out. We're cruising. So Larz Anderson every Sunday does a car show, but it's specifically themed, like Italian Day, American Day, Swedish days. But Saturdays, once in a great while, they probably do like 3 or 4 a whole year at most, Cars and Coffee. And it's newer to this place, but it also gives you free admission to the car museum, which is always just a nice walk through, even if you've been there a couple months ago, or it's just such an awesome spot. I've been going to Larz Anderson for 35 years. Since I was 5 years old, I was going to Larz, but Cars and Coffee is probably on the newer side, and it's awesome. You guys ready to have a good time here? Okay, we're gonna do it. It's got a Toyota 3.5 V6, but they supercharged it. I think that's probably the supercharged looking one. Yeah, so we got the Lotus Evora, not a lot of Lotuses. Yeah, you always have the ultimate Porsches. I think GT3 RS. Back-to-back GT3 RSs, right, or look. This is the ultimate. Got the, is this the 612? Only came, I'm pretty sure, in automatic Tiptronics. And the back seat though. You have a back seat. This is like the GTO replacement. I always wanted the 550, then they made the 575, and then I think that turned into these 612s. But it's really the Grand Tour. Take this up to Vermont for the weekend. Look at how big that hood is. That's a V12. Big V12 engine. You know which one's probably more fun to drive around? That one. Yeah. Does size matter? That's not what you ask yourself. Totally 2 different beasts right here. You got a 19, probably early 60s, late 50s. That Austin Healey, which is top tier. Ooh, white with red leather. Ooh.
Is this a hypercar?
Nope, it's not the price point of a hypercar, yet it will spank those hypercars on the track or run it all day long. This guy did it right, or girl, getting the manual. It's awesome. And you got the target tops. That's the ultimate. You still have the structural durability from the pillars in the back, but the air hitting you on the top. I want it, I need it. Another GT4, I don't know. It's not a custom car, but this is probably your best track car out there. And people always say they'd drive these in the 911s on a track day for sure. And this one's in a manual, which you really rarely see. When you think of BMWs, you always think of, I guess, kind of lightweight, to be able to throw it around, and these M2s are the best user experience driving vehicle that BMW makes. These are so cool. They've been making them for some years now. This looks like a brand new one. It's actually pretty damn big for their smallest car. It's still a big car when you think back to what like a 1990s M3 looked like. I don't know what this color is, if you can really see how awesome this orange metallic is, but it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So you got what makes this car grip to the ground. You got 275, 35, 19 Michelin's in the front. That's as wide as my GTO rears are. Ooh. When Volvos were real Volvos. Look at that inside. Ashtray, again, in the dead center, radio being on the passenger side, which is pretty cool. That's what's right in front of you. And look at that hood swoop. Wow. About the most American car out there, you got a Viper GTS. I read an article about this guy who daily drove his. He went fishing every day after work. He had roof racks with fishing rods on this. 80,000 miles. You got American V10. Any American big engine, V8, V10, they just want to keep driving. 100,000 miles, they're still fast as they go at 20,000 miles, 10,000 miles. And you got an ashtray, old school. Ripping your Marlboro Reds going down the interstate in this sucker. Anderson is a legit park, and it's an outdoor park. There's an insane Lamborghini in the background. So you got the Lamborghini and you got nature all in one. I sure did, and people get married here.